I'm live, Alex, because I can. And I'm doing it from my phone. Hopefully, I can figure out what I got going on. I think we're going to up the resolution a little bit, though, because I can. I can control video. Why not? Okay, we'll close that. We'll push that button. And bada boom, bada bing. All right, we're going to put this down here a little bit. Let's see if I can. Oh, yeah, look at me. I'm here. I don't know if they can hear me, but it's okay. Huh? Yeah. You can hear me? I like it. All right, so I'm just going to hang out. I guess Alex is going to hang out with us too. And we're going to wrap some kegs because we has lots of kegs to wrap. And maybe this will help some people that want to wrap their kegs that haven't wrapped anything really before to get an idea of it's not that difficult to wrap a keg because they're flat. You just got to think through the potential problems. A lot of people want to wrap kegs with them standing up and, as if it, like they've seen people wrap cars and stuff, and it's not really like that. So there's a couple of different ways you can do this. I personally hinge it on the end, which this is actually a little more difficult way. But as you saw, I lined it up and then it's nice and lined up, and then I tack it here, but I'm going to put a full hinge all the way across it. The other way you can do this, which is a little easier, just takes a couple minutes longer, is you can wrap it as I did and then come around to the middle on the other side, and you can hinge it right there. So you'll put your tack strip here, and then hinge the whole thing. Then you only have to wrap half at a time, which is pretty cool. Now, I already messed up because I forgot. These kegs are going to 44 tools. It's the 44 tool edition. So I like to line up the dot here with the post here. So we'll do that. Then we'll come over here. So normally our standard kegs, the logo will wrap up if we use the seam on the back to line it up. But I forget sometimes when I do a custom wrap because that's how that is. So we'll start from scratch. I have 4 people hanging out with me. And is there a chat overlay? You can see the chat besides there. Just you. Dean. Dean Mitchell?
No, from Australia.
Oh, what up, mate? I don't know if I got that right. I'm not good with trying to have accents, but I know y'all say mate a lot. We say y'all a lot, so I mean, I get it. Alex is running away. And so yeah, we're gonna I got a hair and it's way too long to be my hair or Alex's hair or Brittany's hair for that. Well, actually it could be Brittany's hair. Could be my wife's hair. I just brought it to work with me. Not too sure. So anyways, back to where we was. And we're gonna just go ahead and let that sit right there. And we're gonna tape down this side. Now, when we started wrapping kegs, we did it with 2 people. We had somebody on this end actually hold it, and this would be flipped over. We'd have them hold this side, and we'd peel this back a bit. But we discovered that a table doesn't flinch or move or twist or bind, so that's good. So we'll peel this off, and you can go halfway, you can go all the way, whatever the case is. I like to cut that off so that it's not in my way. Can you tell if I'm with your audio. Can you tell if I'm talking to the camera mic or if I'm talking through my headset mic? Oh, I'm pretty sure that's coming through my headset, so that's good. All right, because I know one thing that sucks is awful audio. So what you're going to want to do, Zelda? No. We to airplane mode, but nonetheless, we're going to wrap this just like whoa, and that's going to come out just like that. Nice thing about having this piece of tape here is now I can fold this over and I can peel this up and pull all that off, and then boom. Now I like to use a suede blade for this. I do have a MagTech. You can use a MagTech, but if you don't get your tension just right and you get some bubbles in here, the MagTech's not really firm enough to slide out all those bubbles. So I like to use this because for the bubbles on the edge, I can flip it over and just kind of pop them out. So that's cool. And it has a couple more bubbles that I didn't pop out. So I'm just going to go ahead and lift this up. It's always when people are watching, but it's okay. I'll get plenty of practice today. I've got, let's see, 18 and 4. So I've got 22 of these to do today. Plus, if any of you guys buy kegs, also, I didn't sell any kegs overnight, so that's good. But my compadre on the other side of the country is selling all the kegs tonight because people are asking and they're mentioning him, which is okay because I like Jeff. He's good people. And, you know, we collaborate a little bit. So one thing about this is I can just push all this out to the edge. I don't try to lay the edge completely down yet because it is beveled where the weld is and where the rubber meets. It's beveled a little bit, so it won't lay completely flat right off the bat, but I'll show you in just a second what I do about that. It's pretty common practice stuff here. And do the same thing coming around here. For some reason, I can't consistently push my arm the other way. And you'll hear a bubble pop every now and again. This is air release wrap vinyl, so I mean, it's very helpful in that nature. It is laminated with a gloss laminate, so that's good. And are we having any questions so far?
Yeah, said good morning, and he asked what size keg that was.
This is a 3-gallon keg. Now, you know, and that's a good question because a lot of people, they run out, and there's no better way to get buyer remorse than to be a mobile tinner and go out and buy your first keg because everyone says it's a game changer, because it is a game changer. So you go out and buy your first keg, and I'll be damned if you don't buy a 5-gallon because it seems like for the value, it's the best option. But the problem is in a 5-gallon, you're going to put 4 gallons of water in it. At 8 pounds a gallon, that's 32 pounds. And the keg itself with the hose is going to weigh close to 15 pounds. So that's 47 pounds a keg you got to lug around on your jobs. This will do 7 to 8 complete vehicles and one filling. You put about 2 gallons. So obviously in a 5-gallon, you put about 4 gallons in it, and you're going to get 14 to 16 full vehicles. So, I mean, it's a lot, but how many of you guys are doing 14, 15, 16 vehicles in a day? You should refresh this as close to every day as possible. I would say to get consistent results with your mix, you don't want to let it sit in the tank for more than 3 days because the slip starts to break down a little bit and it stops getting, you know, it starts losing its slipperiness. So what I do around here is the vinyl will shrink a little bit So I warm up the edge. And that'll lay flat this edge around here where I had the little puckers because of the bevel. And then I'll just push the pressure around while it's warm so it seats real good. And we'll do the same thing on the bottom of the keg. Now, there is a lot of people that say, build your own keg. It's a lot cheaper. My only warning about that is if you're building your own keg, you're taking advice from people that may or may not know. There's a lot of guys out there that won't steer you wrong as far as the things that you use. But one thing about the keg is it's constantly full of water. So there's certain materials you want to stay away from. You want to stay away from aluminums. You want to stay away from steels. Any kind of thing like that is going to cause you problems. You want to stay away from straight rubber hose. You want some sort of a lined hose. A lot of people are like, you can buy this hose for $10 and it's great. The only problem with that is a couple months down the road, as everything fills up with, gets coated with scum, so does the inside of your hose. Hey, yeah, bring me that blue hose. So we sell a more expensive hose. Oh, let me get closer. We sell a more expensive hose. It's got the silicone inside, and not everybody does this. But as you see, that white lining is a silicone lining, and nothing will stick to this stuff. So that's the awesome part about that, is nothing sticks to it. And oh, by the way, here's what the 44 Tools kegs. Now, 44 Tools, they didn't want to, at sundistributing, you can build a tint keg. It won't have the 44 Tools logo. You can build a tint keg, select from a few different wrap options. You can select hose length. You can get an inline filter or not an inline filter. But here's the thing, Alex, let me see that hose right there. Is that one of theirs? So 44 Tools, it may seem, off the rip when you go to their website that, oh, why is it so expensive? So what they did was the optimal length for a hose is, at least in my opinion, 30 feet. The reason for that is you can set your tank over by a wall that your car's parked next to, and this hose will reach all the way around anywhere on that vehicle without having to move the tank. So that's a perfect option there. They also say, let's put a inline filter in for everybody. So that ups the price just a little bit. And the reason for that is that way they take the worry out of somebody who may not maintain their hose, may not, the nice thing about the inline filter is it's got a clear bowl and you can see when it's starting to get gummed up, if you don't rinse your tank on a regular basis and whatnot. Everything that we use, including the clamps, are stainless steel. And then they use the brass fan tip because optimally that's what does work best for automotive. And then it's got this swivel that just flat spins freely, and it spins freely under pressure. So they basically said, I want the best you got to sell on my website. So as you start upgrading, it gets a little more expensive. But if I ain't mistaken, they're running these on sale right now. And I don't know, I know they put this order in, so they are probably low. And so we're going to get 18 more of these to them so you guys can shop there and support. I'm like I had previously stated, I'm not trying to get people to necessarily shop with me. I'm just trying to bring information to the public, and so that's why we're here. Other thing too, not sure if you guys are familiar, depending on who's watching, we're doing giveaways. Now, Fusion has, whoops, that's upside down. Fusion has had a wrap designed, and I'll go ahead and wrap this real quick. And they had a wrap designed for a giveaway that they're doing. So these are something that you will be able to buy down the road. We've already given one of these away. We're actually giving 5 of them away. And they also come with a coffee cup that looks just like this and a t-shirt that looks just like this and a Fusion 5 long handle and an orange crush, hard card, turbo squeegee, a gallon of all type. It's just over a $500 giveaway. They're doing 5 of them. We've given one away. We still got 4 to go. So our current contest right now is going to be basically our recent, and we'll probably go the last 90 days in subscribers on our channel. And we were originally going to do 30, but then we found out that we've got a lot of people that just subscribe to us and they're not going to make it in that 30-day mark. So we're going to go back and make sure that we can include everybody that we can for new subscribers. And I hadn't had a lot of subscribers before that, so that's great. It's a good contest. But just go to youtube.com/Sun Distributing, and you can subscribe to our page. And if you're one of the new subscribers, you will be automatically entered in that contest for the $500 prize pack. So that part is super cool. And we'll still have 3 more of those. We are looking for, if you have suggestions on contest ideas, we would love to hear them, because we personally have a hard time coming up with what the best contest ideas are. I know the old-fashioned way, everyone was like this post and share it and tag a friend. And I get it, because then you're bringing awareness to you and your brand. And I would love you guys to like this post, comment, and share it. If you would, go ahead, I'll wait. But that's not the current contest. Now, we might do that once for one of these, because it is kind of effective, and we are trying to bring awareness not only to ourselves but to Fusion. So let me show you what this bad dog looks like, though. We'll go ahead and get this wrapped up real quick. And as you see, wrapping a keg is both good and bad. So if your tension's not right when you roll this, you'll get these funny little lines, which I got a couple, but that's the nice thing about the air release glue too. It really helps with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this sucker. And actually, let me go ahead and show it to you, because this thing is awesome. Very bright too. Now, the reason that we started wrapping kegs was simply because of the fact that, I've been using the keg for quite some time, and the plain kegs, people know it's an old soda keg or a beer keg, homebrew keg or whatever. And the downfall to that is when you go into somebody's house or you have a customer watching you tint their vehicle, they're going to be like, oh, is that an old Coke keg, or is that an old beer keg? And you have to have that conversation. Now, it's really cool to have that conversation the first couple of times, but it gets tiresome, and it does nothing to help benefit us or our industry to show that we're actually using professional tools. To them, it's something we rigged up. At least that was what my take was on it. So I didn't like that. And so we decided that it would be nice if we could do something to legitimize our tool with the customer, so that they saw that we were professionals. And that's how the Tint Keg was born. as far as, the name Tint Keg. It was always a corny keg or a corny sprayer or a spray tank. Or I couldn't believe that before Tint Keg was born, people didn't call it a Tint Keg. And if it makes you feel better, it took us 3 days to come up with the name Tint Keg because we didn't call it a Tint Keg either. It just, I don't know. It seems like, but now everybody calls them Tint Kegs, and that is so cool and flattering. And I don't mind. A lot of people are like, well, people are using your name, don't you? No, it is a Tint Keg. I don't care if you have Mike Sanchez's Dirty Tank. I don't care if you have Jeff's Tint Hosilla. If you want to call it a Tint Keg, knock yourself out because it's a Tint Keg. And Brittany just showed up with Glacé clay bars. We're also doing something a little different than we normally do because I'm streaming from Restream online without going through our software here because I'm using my phone and I wanted to see how it worked. So I'm kind of wireless, and I'm not sure what Brittany has on her plate this morning, but maybe she can join us from her office because I think that she can log into Restream and join the stream. I'm not sure. But she just got here and she has like an hour drive, plus she had to go pick up the Glacade tapes. Oh, here she comes. So Matt said that we need to count those flavors and make sure that there's food in there. And they still have the meat. All right, so Alex is going to count clay bar stickers because, got to make sure the order is there. And we also got to make sure that he didn't give us too many. So how are we doing? Good morning, T-Towns. I got you this morning on the shootout. What's a shootout? Love my keg from you. Thanks, Charlie. What's up? Alexander, filthy love Putsy was answering people, so that's cool. Yeah, super big shout out to you guys. Really cool that we've got this chat overlay right from our Restream. Too bad that we can't figure out how to do that from our software, but so this is this. The other thing that we do, and I'll go ahead and turn this for a minute, because a lot of people say build your own. All you have to do is drill a lid. So this is what where is it? There it is. So this is what I use to drill a lid. And just to give you an idea, this is the bit that I use to drill the lid. And this sucker is like $45. And it's an 11/16 hole saw. Now the air valve only requires a 5/8 inch, but we found drilling 5/8 inch was a little bit cumbersome because it was just exactly the size. So when you start pushing the rubber grommet through, it tends to be a little bit on the snug side, and then the rubber flexes, and then you got to fight with it to get it in. 11/16, it slides right in. But you just take a regular lid, and we got a jig made so we can put the lid. But you'll notice in the word caution, the T in caution, the very bottom of the T, the line, going up and down, is where the center of our hole is, and that gives us a perfect drill every time. So that's why we use a jig. You don't have to use a jig, but if you're going to drill your own lid, that's where you're going to start. We used to drill these with a unibit or a step bit. Problem we found with the step bit is it takes too long, but if you're building yourself a keg, then what does it matter if it takes you a couple of minutes to drill the hole? But drilling a 11/16 hole in a stainless steel lid isn't any joke. It's not like you're drilling through wood. So we'll fire this up. This is going to make some noise. And we just make sure we're hitting in the right spot. The starter hole goes in. I'm trying to keep this on camera here. And then we has ourselves a hole. And that's what it takes us to drill a lid. Obviously, with a step bit, like I said, it's a little more cumbersome. It's a little slower, and it's probably just a little bit more difficult. So that is that. Over here on the board, we actually mark each lid that we drill so that we know how many we get. Out of a drill bit like that for $45, we get anywhere from 34. This was a bad one. We only got 11 because you can burn these bits up. We don't run oil or wax over them because we don't want the mess on the lids. So we do them dry and sacrifice, but we try to keep the blade cool by only doing one at a time every so often. I decided that it was getting expensive because it seemed like we were going through bits pretty fast. And at $45 a pop, and I don't know if no, it's not on screen, but I have a whole bunch of them that I keep because running out would be terrible. So then I did a benchmark and I got 46 and a half. And now we're at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27 and a half with this bit. So we're about halfway there. If all goes well, let me straighten this up just a little bit. Okay, here you can see these are all the bits that we keep in stock because you just can't run out of these things. It's terrible. So I'll go ahead and wrap another one. So this is what I'm going to be doing for a little bit anyways, is just hanging out with you guys and wrapping. Later this afternoon, me and the wife are going up north in Michigan to do some trail riding and check out the fall colors because up north in Michigan, the leaves are changing. Oh yeah, that's right. This one's custom wrap, so it's off-centered. I hate when I mess that up. Perfect. So, yeah, that is how this is. And I wish there was a way I could make my phone read the things, but I gotta wait for their morning chit chat to end, and maybe we'll see if Brittany can try to join us from her computer and she can answer some questions. That'd be cool, huh? Although at this point, you guys should know if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We're just a phone call away. The phone number's on the website. It's 248-209-6724. You can shoot us an email. You can text that number also. And we'll be happy to answer any questions. Even if the question is, I'm looking at this or that, would this be okay to use as a keg? Like I said, I'm not trying to sell everybody parts or products. I do have parts and products for sale that really take the guesswork out of it. In fact, I'll build you the whole keg. Obviously, just like you, my time is worth a little bit of money. So if we're building the whole keg, it is going to cost you more than if you just buy the parts. Kind of makes sense, right? At least ways it seems logical to me. What's a good chance? Mind blow how? Oh, what happened here? Charlie, I can't see your question because my logo is in the way. Yeah. So maybe if I push settings, I can figure this out. Let me turn my logo off. Yeah, where's my logo? There it is. Let's turn that sucker off and I can read the question. It says, if I want to get a custom wrap for mine, how would I go? Well, that is easy actually, Charlie. That's you can shoot us an email at sundistributingllc at gmail.com and you can just talk to Brittany. If it seems a little much to do that, or remember the email address, the email is on our website, but you can also just give us a call. You'll talk to Brittany. She handles all the custom work and stuff on the kegs. So unless it's out of her expertise, and then we'll pull Carrie in. Carrie gets a little bit more expensive, but there's always options there. If you're ordering the keg for the first time, all you have to do is when you select the options on the website for the keg, is they have wrap options. So you can select the available wraps, and one of the options is custom wrap. The custom wrap is going to jump up $90, and what that's going to do is basically it's going to cover the art setup so that Brittany can take the time necessary to make you one of the best looking custom wraps in the industry. But the other thing is, all we'll need at that point, and she'll reach out to you at that point and get your logo, see what your colors are and everything, any information you have. And even if you don't have a logo, that's okay, because we can definitely come up with something. And sometimes the people that don't have a logo, in my opinion, get the baddest looking wraps, because I don't know, it's just, at that point it's wide open, where the logo kind of really limits you in what you have to stay with the branding. Although don't get me wrong, love the branding. It's when you're walking around, and if you are tinting somebody's car and people see it, it helps them remember your name. Because I can't tell you how many times I've heard people like, "Oh man, I was trying to remember your name. I had a buddy of mine that was asking, and I just for the life of me couldn't remember, and I didn't have your card, and blah blah blah." And repetition in the mind is what helps us remember things. So when we see something over and over again, it sticks a little bit better. Plus, in my opinion, it does tend to look a little more professional. So I like that. And so, yeah. So how you guys doing today? I feel like we should go embark on what Alex and Brittany are doing. They're getting the glass egg clay bars ready. So those will be back on the website here pretty quick. And same thing as before, we warm up the edge and it shrinks down to lock around that edge. And then we seal it with our thumb. The nice thing about the laminate that we use, it is self-healing. So one thing, and you don't have to use a torch. I don't know if I'm being too loud here, but it just needs heat to heal. So if you start beating up your wrap and it's looking a little scuffy, take your heat gun to it, warm it up a little bit, and you'll notice that it'll bring the shine and the luster right back. Hey, Alex is back. He can check and see if we have any questions that we ain't getting to.
What's going on? Well, guys, if I wanted
I did already address that one. Class A clay bars are live on the website. I hope. I has to put something liquid in my mouth because
He just got done editing his video. He did an unboxing video when the TV got his giveaway.
T-Town, you're awesome. We like Tim. Tim Johnson. He is Tim, if you want to, throw it in the comments there, your link to your YouTube page, and we'll encourage everybody to follow you too, because we think that is awesome. Content creators in this industry are fantastic. I don't care who you are. If you're bringing something to the table, you definitely get positive vibes from us. Oh, I got this tickle spot in my throat that's just now all of a sudden irritating me. Probably because Alex doesn't clean enough, so it's probably dusty in here. Yeah.
Actually swept in here kind of yesterday.
Kind of. What does that mean?
I swept above the net.
Above the mat. Oh, because all those O-rings I yelled at you for throwing on the ground because...
Yeah, there's no more O-rings on the ground.
So Alex changes the O-rings in the kegs to make them handle the pressure that we use. And I came in here yesterday and looked on the ground, and because, we've got so many of these to do, there is just a shit ton of O-rings all around the garbage can. And if anybody knows me, they know one of my pet peeves is if you got a garbage can sitting there, use it.
I try to take advantage of the security cameras around here just so I can make like really cool fancy trick shots.
Oh.
And then I can get YouTube famous.
But as he found out, I guess, from this session, he's not really good at fancy trick shots because I am sure if that's the case, he wasn't aiming for the floor. But he could have been. Hard saying. Okay. I wonder if Brittany is watching. She ran into her office. I didn't get a chance to see if she would join us. How many peoples do we have? And the rest of our wraps are actually shipped out sooner than they said, so they just wanted to make me angry. But they'll be here Monday, so that's awesome. Where's the number? There's the number. 9 of you guys hanging out with me. That is so cool. I loves it. Alex is over there trying to work because he thinks that he has to pack every one of these up as I do them. They won't get to go out until Monday because I am 4 wraps short for this order. I don't know how that happened. I try to keep them because, What up, Mikey? Oh, wait, Dirty. I don't know if he likes Mikey. So don't call him Mikey because he might not like it. Wonder if he likes my Life cereal. Wouldn't that be fitting? No, I like Mike Sanchez. He's another great contributor to the industry. He's always looking for ways to improve something. So that's super cool. And besides that, he carries a pretty sweet nickname. I mean, I guess at first glance, it could set you back a little bit, but that's okay because he has branded his name. Loving this a lot. So, yeah, I certainly don't mind wrapping some kegs this morning. I'll be honest with you, though. I hate doing them over and over and over again. But God, it makes me pretty darn good at it. And then it makes me feel like, well, why isn't everybody this good at it? Jeff Welch, I talked to him. He's got a neat trick that he uses for wrapping kegs. Works out pretty sweet. I think he has a video on it too. I don't know if he released it. I know he shared it with me, and I thought that was pretty sweet. I'm just too lazy to go down to Home Depot and buy the stuff that I need to make it happen. So I continue to do it this way. But this way's pretty good. You know, if I had the ability to put my mind to it, I can do about 6 or 7 of these an hour. So, I mean, it's not so bad, but I just struggle to have the ability to sit still for hours at a time.
Mike says he does it with dish soap.
Dish soap? Oh. Well, Mike, I'm using an air release wrap vinyl, so dish soap probably isn't the best option for me, but I don't know. I've never tried it with this stuff. But it sounds wet and messy. Is it?
He's got to go check windows. It says hugs and kisses.
Hugs and kisses. Yup, loves it. Dish soap. I'm intrigued. Actually, I'm not, because we have a pretty clean, dry station back here, and we're not super excited about the idea of making a wet mess and, you know, having to wrap 22 of these suckers using dish soap. I don't have any floor drains in here. You know, this is our keg room. The only thing that this room's used for. Over here, we've got our hose reel thing, and it makes all the hoses. Over here, we have all of our parts bins. And then over there, we got Alex putting valve stems in. So yeah, we don't exactly have. What are you doing? There's a walkway, Alex. I wish I'd have got that on video. Alex climbing over all the kegs to get to a gasket for the. He was parkouring. That's what it was. That's hilarious. So these are the 3 gallons. Let me go ahead and I'll go ahead and wrap a 5 gallon, because, I mean, why not, right? So try to keep the branding the same on the wraps. So 5 gallon, and I always put the top to my left. So this part probably has no bearing on how well it wraps, but it is one of those things that helps to maintain a flow. After you've done a few of these, it's pretty easy to just stop thinking about it while you're doing it. It becomes muscle memory. I have learned that well, actually, what's funny is I learned that the bigger the keg, the easier it is to wrap. Brittany, on the other hand, for some reason, she does the smaller ones better. She struggles a little bit with the 5 gallons, and I can't quite figure out why, because she wraps them like I wrap them, and I have much less troubles with the 5 gallon kegs than I do with, say, the scuttlebutt. She just loves to wrap the scuttlebutts. She's like, but they're so easy. And I don't know. But really and honestly, and if you want to, you know, like you have a printer or whatever, and you want to wrap your own keg, create your own design, print your own wrap, I also have the sizes, so you don't have to figure that out on your own. Around the circumference around one of these corner kegs is 27 1/4. Will give you about a 1/4 inch overlap. I mean, you could go 27 if you wanted to for less overlap, but I have not got a single complaint on the overlap on the back of our kegs. So that part's kind of cool. And You're 19.5 inches tall for a 5-gallon, 12 inches tall, 12 inches tall for a 3-gallon, and they are the 1.75 gallons are 6 inches tall. Actually, you can go 5 7/8, but you can go 6 also because it's an eighth of an inch. Who cares? So yeah. But yeah, could you imagine just having to sit here and do this all day? Ugh. It's not terrible though. I don't mind, especially since I'm only working until about noon today. So it's cool. I'm happy with that. And you guys support me in my vacation adventures, right? Even though I'm only going, half a day today, and we're not open on Saturdays, so I'll be back Monday. So it's not like I'm really taking a real vacation. Oh, look at this. Isn't this wonderful? See, I love this. I see my chat moving every now and again. Is that you typing? No? Is people asking questions?
Oh, it's Brittany.
Brittany's asking questions?
No, she's saying scuttlebutts suck. These are my favorite, and that the scuttlebutts with keg bronze is the hardest rack.
What?
And she says she's only 5'9". Or wait.
She is not 5'9".
5.9 inches tall. Yeah, she's about 5.9 inches tall.
The scuttlebutt, yeah. So, I mean, any questions you guys have, if you're not trying to spend, because these things, when we build them, they're up around $300. The scuttlebutt, we artificially make that a lot cheaper because it's a scuttlebutt, and I don't know. So we don't make much money on the scuttlebutt. They're not a big seller. A lot of people don't think that, a 1.75 gallon tank is going to take them very far. What I have found is I could do, if I'm careful, because you're only going to put about 1.5 gallons of water in it, and I can get about 3 completes out of it. 2 completes and a couple sets of doors is a whole lot safer though, because you just never know. You might overspray something and sell yourself short. But a lot of people use those poly sprayers, and the poly sprayer is 2 quarts, and you can usually get 1 full car. So think about it. 2 quarts and 2 quarts is 1 gallon. So that's 2 full cars. And then the 1/2 gallon is 3 full cars. So the smallest keg we have should easily yield you 3 cars. If you're using a fan tip, you'll find yourself actually using a little bit less water. And that's just because of the spray pattern. The spray pattern, it does a line like this, a sweeping line. So when you spray across the window, it coats the whole window in one swipe. A lot of people think that because the cone tip is adjustable, that's better. But one thing you can't adjust out of it is the hollow center. So if you make it a fine mist, what it's going to do is it's going to blow a hollow cone out, and it's going to leave this big old dry area in the middle. So you'll find yourself having to go like this when you wet a window. By doing that, you use a lot more water to get a coating on the window, and you'll have a lot of drippage or rundown. And it gets dangerous too with some of the vehicles today, because that water has to run somewhere. So if it runs into the wrong electronics, then you're in for a bad day or a bad week. Nobody wants that. One thing I noticed with a fan tip is I can wet an entire window with almost no dripping down the window, and I can still lay a pattern on it and slide it around because it coats the whole window rather than just that little bit. And I feel like I'm just getting tired of wrapping kegs. Somebody changed. We had an order. I heard it. So I wonder, actually, yeah, watch it be a tint keg. I am going to grab this, and we're going to walk through the shop a little. Dark spots, bright spots. See my halo? Yay! See here, that's the computer monitor Alex gets to work with. He's printing odors. And now we're in with Brittany, see? Anyway, so I wanted to come in here and ask, if you log into Restream,
I know.
does it allow you to join?
I don't know. I'm only logged in.
Oh, to the YouTube. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because this is streaming through Restream, so does it give you a join option somewhere? No. Does it have a scroll down area that nothing? Okay, let me, because it also gives me a option to add somebody. So let's do that.
Oh, look.
What? What am I looking at? Are you adding you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I don't have to do it from my phone. That is way more better. Oh, I see. Are you adding you?
Trying to.
Oh, so I don't have to do it from my phone. That is way more better. Oh, I
Oh,
see.
I forgot.
You have to turn your thing on. Oh, so I don't have to do it from my phone. Oh, you could have just turned on your
Oh,
virtual camera. Wrong camera, Brittany.
I don't know.
She is working it out.
I'll be right back.
She'll be right back. She's going to open OBS. I'm getting out of her office because. Oh, there she is. Oh, look with her awesome ass background. Can I hear you? I'm echoing in my ear now, so.
Now.
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay.
And I'm not echoing in my background, so that's good. Love this. Did you just do the heart sign thingy?
No, I did thumbs up.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't really paying attention. Didn't care. All right.
Good morning,
so Brittany's
Roberto.
Hey, Roberto, what's up?
No, he told me
so
good
we got
morning.
Brittany with us now.
You don't get good morning wishes.
Oh, dang it. Okay. I'm just going to wrap kegs then. Oh, my phone's crooked. I don't like that. You guys are probably like, who cares? But ask these guys. I'm a little anal about weird things. I'll get deliveries and open up a package. And then, oh, Brittany's fixing the layout. That's even better. Did you do that? Or did it automatically do that?
No, I did it.
You're learning all the things?
Yeah.
Is there a hose in this, Alex? I can't tell if it's heavy or not. Alex is like, I can't tell either. This one probably has no hose also. Oh, having a ball. Also, Brittany finally doesn't like the scuttlebutt either. I love that.
No, that last one I did was really, really rough.
I figured out a new trick with the scuttlebutt. It's a whole lot different than the way I do these. It is more like wrapping a car. So everything I told you guys in the beginning about, how to approach these, if you have a 1.75 and you want to wrap it yourself, then
Disregard.
disregard everything that I said because it is. What the problem is because it's 6 inches or less wide to wrap that 27.25 inches around. Going in a straight line is near impossible, even if it's lined up, because the width here doesn't have any rigidity. So as you roll it, it kind of tends to sway off one way or the other. And
it's stupid.
So when I wrap those now, I'll hold one end up. So we'll pretend this is it, and I'll take and hold it just like this. I'll flip this over. Now this gets a lot more difficult when they're new, or when they're larger. But I'll peel this up and then kind of grab it right here and start rolling it. And then I'll just take this and swipe and steer as I go so I can keep it straight. Because there's lineup points between these lines and under here, so you can run a straight line, but you have to steer it. It's not like autopilot or cruise control. So for some reason, I looked at this and thought for a second it was upside down. So Restream just
what?
So I was going to say Restream just earned major brownie points with me because nobody was here, so I decided I was going to start a stream and I was just going to wrap kegs with the peoples because I'm just going to wrap a bunch of kegs today and leave. And then you came in and you were able to log into Restream and just join us and take control over the stream. That's so cool. So that makes me feel way better. I don't think that Restream has the ability to do. I mean, it probably does have the ability to do some of the things that we do on OBS. Probably just isn't quite as flexible. So I don't know. We'll see. It does have the chat overlay though. How cool is that? And I made a background because otherwise it was giving me really pretty colors, and I wasn't feeling pretty color today. So we switched that. You were sewing something? Or not really? You said sew, and then I interrupted you, and you waited.
Yeah, you're horribly rude.
I know. My mom told me about that.
No, I don't know. What does everyone have going on today? Rick's leaving because, he's got to go do vacation stuff.
I'm going to go look at leaves.
Carlos is with us.
What up, Carlos?
He wants us all to have a tintifying morning.
I don't know how to do. I don't even know what that means. Tintifying. It's like the new universal word for I don't know what, because I am
It's like
old
the new whatever the kids are saying these days.
Oh, you just went there, didn't you?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Carlos and I are probably around the same age.
Yeah, I pegged Carlos for about 24.
Hold on, let me go look. Kim is waiting on his 10:30 to get here, so he's cleaning up and watching us while he does it.
That's super cool. And I got Tim our logos because he made a little video for his unboxing.
I was right. Carlos and I are the same age.
Oh.
When do you turn 30, Carlos? But yeah, I'm turning 30 in March. So we're getting there. Oh, he's almost there. He's almost there in December. The end of December, he's turning 30.
He's an old dude.
Bye, Dave. Dave has to go. Jobs are showing up.
Yay. Yeah, we're not trying to take anybody away from work. We're just, trying to
If you're not
entertain
busy.
ourselves, really. Yeah, so we might have to look into Restream a little bit more from the platform because of the couple of little features it has that's cool, but I don't know if it's going to replace OBS. So then there's StreamYard OBS. I don't know what StreamYard's capable of doing, but they have OBS built into the. Oh, this camera doesn't follow me, Brittany. It's stupid. But yeah, what are you doing? I
Can
think
I
I
make
see
it a
your lips
different
move.
size?
I don't know. I was gonna say I thought you
Doesn't
got
look like I can.
a bar in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the windows. You mean?
Yeah, the overlay, I can't reframe it. So I would have to make it perfectly for this window, which is pretty dumb.
Yes.
Carlos said the tint keg with the blue hose and plastic sprayer nozzle is one of my go-tos.
Well, it
Well, that's
needs
good
to be
news because
one
you're
of
about to
your
get another
go-tos.
one.
Carlos? No, he's not.
Well, he's not
That's
getting a blue
Marco.
hose, but he's getting the gray hose, which is just like the blue hose.
No,
Hi, Jose.
Marco is getting that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Or
Oh, I thought you said Carlos. I know they're like twins, aren't they?
I'm done.
You're done. Brittany's fail for the day. We all have to
I
have at
don't
least
know
one.
why it's so hard for me to keep the two of them straight.
Well, they're like I said, they're like twins. You
I don't
can't even
even
tell them
know
apart.
what Marco looks like.
He looks just like Carlos.
I
No,
don't
he
know
don't.
what it is. It's awful. Oh my God. I do it all the time too. Usually just not like for
So
like where
if I
they
was
can see it.
describing them, if we're at a party and I was to describe, you're like, which one's Carlos or which one's Marcos? I'd be like, Carlos is the one that looks like he's ready to jump on a stage. Which one's Carlos?
Carlos
Or
is the one
Marco?
with the soak shields tied around his wrists.
Yeah, but I'd be like, Carlos is the one that looks like he's ready to jump on a stage, and you'd be like, well, which one's Marco? Marco's the one that looks like he's people watching, waiting for somebody to ask him a question. And then he gets all sorts of helpful.
Carlos said his youngest son one time walked up to me calling me dad, and when I turned around, his face showed shock and betrayal.
That's the best. Oh, I love that.
Well, Alex, our little pro worker bee here, his dad is an identical twin. And, I have a set of identical twins. So I'm just like waiting for the day that they have kids just to see how that plays out.
Well, the good news is he's not having twins, so that's good.
Well, it wouldn't be up to him, it would be up to her.
Oh, wait a minute. You're talking about your twins having kids.
Yeah, my twins.
To see how that works out. I see. Well, I would imagine the mom is going to play a little factor in that. So if they can have the twin dads with the same mom, which doesn't seem right to me, but I mean, if we're trying to get cousins to look, really close to each other, I think that would be the best route.
Jose said, "Show me what you got, Rick."
What I got? What you mean? I don't know. What
I
you
don't know
mean,
though. I've
Jose?
never been mistaken for any other kid's parent, but I have had like school staff think I was one of the kids.
Yes, Brittany goes to parent-teacher conferences, and they ask her where her mommy is.
Well, no, I've been like walking, like when I take them on field trips. Like I'll have, either staff or like adults at wherever we are ask where our adult is.
What's really awkward is when one of the other chaperones walks up on her while she's hiding around the corner smoking real quick.
Mm-mm. No, but it's
Mm-mm.
because like, my son, the last field trip we went to was in 5th grade because then COVID hit. So nothing or no, it would have been 4th grade, I think. No, we went on a ski trip for 5th grade. So, all the 5th graders are like roughly the same size as me. So I get lost.
Yeah, they start thinking she's somebody she's not. Heavens, a good time. I want to
I
know,
got to go to Matt's house today. That's a thing that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Went and picked up clay bars. Matt was like not only awake this morning, but like didn't seem like he rolled out of bed just to bring me the clay bars. So that was cool.
Yeah, if anybody knows Matt, he's one of those guys that just absolutely doesn't does not like mornings, so he pushes it off as long as he can. So that's super cool. He like,
Dude, same.
yeah, but you got no choice because you got all the kids waking you up early, having to go to school and stuff.
No, they don't wake me
Terrible.
up early. Well, the twins did when they were allowed to have their phones in their bedrooms at night because they'd have their alarms set and the alarms would go off and they just get up and they're like, great, it's morning, let's move.
Let's go make a lot of racket through the house.
All right, Tim said, I'm posting video on YouTube first. My car's about here. We'll add links after it uploads.
Awesome.
Tim for the win.
Tim for the win. The first official unboxing.
No, Patrick did one. So if I call now, who's answering? I'm answering. If you call
Brittany
now.
will answer. Call right now. If she really wants to get creative, how cool would it be? Call right now and she can answer it on her app on the computer and try to get you live on the stream. That would be so cool. She's like, wait. We haven't practiced that yet.
MJ Tints. Hey guys, just got the Fusion All-Type. Gonna start using it today. Thanks, guys. You're welcome.
Heck yeah. My guess is you're going to fall in love with it because it's pretty awesome. At least I love it. I use it.
Oh, yeah. MJ Tints is Martin Cisco.
Oh, Martin Cisco.
We know you.
We know that name a lot. At least we see that name a lot. I'm having fun. Is anybody else having fun? How are we doing here? We're still at 9. Look at these people just hanging out with us. That is so cool. And so I'm curious how this whole thing goes with the bandwidth and everything. And the stream's probably going good. And my guess is because we're both shooting to restream and then it's streaming it. So if there's any stutteries with my video, it probably doesn't affect your video.
So Ryan said, I won't call him mess you up. You looked worried for a second. No, that's just how my face looks. Sorry. Just you guys don't see enough of my face to know that.
Call and mess her up. Make her step out of her comfort zone.
Jose wants to know if we are going to SEMA.
No. It was going to happen, then it wasn't going to happen, and then it was maybe going to happen, but no, it's not going to happen. Just got too many wheels turning, too much going on.
Well, I saw a post this morning where people were talking about, like, people that normally are at SEMA were talking about how they're not going because of the COVID restrictions and stuff.
Yeah, I heard
don't
that
know
too.
what they released as far as COVID restrictions, but it sounds like people are upset about having to wear masks.
Yes, there's a mask mandate. So, like, while you're in SEMA, you have to wear a mask or you will be asked to leave. And it just doesn't sound like a great time to me. I mean, I'd love to see everybody and do everything, but I'm also willing to wait until I can show you my pretty smile and I can see your guys' smile and we can talk like real face to face.
I don't care. I like wearing masks because then you can't see what my face is doing while you're talking.
That way she doesn't look as worried because,
Well, like sometimes meeting with other people, like maybe people you're not necessarily like comfortable with, you don't talk to all the time. In like a more professional setting, it's rude to make faces. But I can make faces under my mask as long as the top half of my face looks like I'm interested. And it's great.
So you just swing by, get a little Botox in your eyebrows, and
I'm a big fan.
you go talk to anybody and make any face you want to because
Right.
your top half will stay stationary and your bottom half will do whatever it pleases.
Yeah.
Seems rude and unprofessional.
Jose's going to SEMA, I'm guessing is what he meant.
Probably. Okay, which one of you guys is calling?
Thank you for calling Sun Distributing. This is Brittany.
Doesn't she have a really, really awesome phone voice? Did you hear that? I know you guys heard that.
So whoever called is watching the stream.
Well, see, you should have answered with your app.
It would have caused an echo.
I don't think it would have.
Because I know that they're watching the stream because I could hear the stream. Oh, they're calling back. All right. Sorry.
She's gonna try this. Oh, she's not gonna try this. She's not what's the word I'm looking for? Adventurous. That's the word I'm looking for. She's not very adventurous. How are we doing? Is she handling all the questions? Alex is over there doing works and stuff. What you built? Oh, you still building on tanks? I feel like I want to drill another tank. So that's the other thing too with tank lid drilling, because we don't use any kind of cooler or coolant on the drill bits. We do have to let them sit until they get back to room temperature before we drill again. We found out that if we drill too many in a row, we lose a bit really quick. I can go through one of those $45 bits and 3 tanks or 3 lids. So that's no good.
It was Ryan Jackson.
See, you should have got him on stream. He would love to be on our stream.
Well, he was ordering, and I also had to like confirm credit card info and stuff, so probably not the thing
Oh,
to happen
look.
on a live stream.
If we start giving out credit card numbers on our live stream, I think that we would gain viewers like nobody's tomorrow. How cool would that be?
Oh gosh. Dirty wants me to smoke one for him, but I just smoked. So the next one.
I'll smoke one because I'm like, I don't know what time it is, but 10:30.
It's 10:32.
I've been here for 2 hours and I have not smoked since I've been here.
And here you were yesterday saying you couldn't make it through a 2-hour stream without smoking.
I
Lies.
haven't made it through a 2 hour stream without smoking because I'm going to smoke right now.
Well, you said you've been here for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but I haven't been
smoking.
streaming for 2 hours without smoking. Okay.
Yeah, but if you
So
can be here for 2 hours without smoking, that means that you can be here on a stream without smoking for 2 hours.
look, guys, it's raining. We're gonna bring my trap hat out here. Ta-da! There's my Brittany's car. There's my dumpster.
Great
Okay,
background.
background. There we go. That's much more better. I'm smoking.
You guys see
I'm
that
doing it.
cool orange pole there? We've got those in a couple spots around the building so that people don't hit the building. And our landlord ran into one of them. But it didn't hit the building, so mission accomplished.
So you have access to that file, don't you, on your computer?
I'm pretty sure. Yes.
I'm pretty sure I saw something on Restream about sharing a file or playing a video. I mean, you love to show everybody the landlord running into my brand new Ballard.
I freaking do.
I'm like, that's rude. And she's like, so. He is the
so
landlord,
funny.
though.
It's
But he's
so
like the
funny.
best. He's like the best landlord.
He's great. We love him.
He's cheap. I mean, oh my God, he is cheap. And the things that we do to this place, and he's like, guys, I could have got you that so much cheaper.
1 second.
I have learned my lesson. She's going to go get the video. How are you doing that? Oh, you could probably log into Restream on that computer. But I don't know how that works because that computer doesn't have a camera or a microphone. Who this? Who this? It's UPS. UPS is bringing us things and stuff. Alex is going out in the rain. Yeah, we do want to. Maybe we could do get somebody to call in at some point, maybe next week, and see if we can't figure out how to do the whole call in thing. We've got voice changer technology, so we could even do that. So Brittany never plays with her voice changer anymore. Right now,
I mean, sometimes, not much.
Looks like somebody got some swivels. So, fun fact: yesterday, I'm looking through the keg part stuff, and I'm like, Alex, is this all the swivels we got? And he's like, no, there should be a bunch more down here. And I was like, oh, there isn't a bunch more down here. And so, like, we had 8. So I had to have them next day, me some swivels. So now we have lots of swivels. That's important. Fun fact. Rick does raps, yes. Tin Studios on. What's up, man? Ha ha. This is the real hangout. Having a smoke outside with Rick is 100% what it's like in person. It really is too. Oh, FedEx is here. Oh, tell me FedEx has my wraps that ain't supposed to be here until next Wednesday. I'm wrapping up. No, I'm not. I'm wrapping until noon, and then I'm going up north. Brittany can wrap the rest of them. See, this is how our deliveries come. The delivery drivers with the smaller trucks, they don't like to come up here to the door when it's raining because Alex has always been super willing to go out there in the rain, and I think they do it just for fun. That is a lot of wraps. That is $700 in wraps. That's an awful small box. Show him the box. He's like, how do I show this?
Oh, here we go. This is tied to my bike.
Well, that's exciting. I don't know if I can get these all wrapped today, which I probably can. I guess maybe this shipment will go out today. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Everything else is ready. They're just waiting on me at this point. Oh, you know what?
All right, I
just
have
thought
the
of
video
something.
clip ready.
You have it ready? It's going to work?
I have it ready. Here we go.
Ooh, here we That's awesome.
Just blasted it.
So yeah, he used to
Oh,
plow our parking lot for us, but keyword being used to. He was big mad about that. We got it on video and made sure we saved it. We wasn't near as mad.
no, but when I played that, it said, oh, hey, by the way, we mute your microphone when you're playing clips.
Yeah, I saw that. I was even talking and then I noticed it. What's up, Corey?
Let's do it one more time so they can watch the end because I forgot there's more.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Big mad.
Yeah, he
He
was big
actually
mad.
after that I didn't save the part where he actually damn near had a meltdown because I think that's in bad taste. But that was where he had the most composure. After that, he was cussing, throwing his hands up. He was, and that's one of the security cameras, so there's no sound to it, but you could see it in him. He was just, oh my God, big
Which is
mad.
so crazy because normally he is like the most mellow person ever and just like nothing bothers him. To see him get mad, whatever it was a big deal.
So,
But
did
yeah,
we have 100 glass aids, the clay bars?
we had 106.
106, Matt. We counted them.
Hey, there's my
Hello.
pop.
Oh yeah, found Brittany's big ass bottle of pop again.
Have Alex bring it to me.
Have Alex bring it to you.
Yeah,
Bring
no,
it
my
to
my
you.
favorite part is after he hit the pole and he got out and went to the taillight, how he just like picked that one piece up and then just like dropped it. So it was just hanging there. I needed my microphone
Because I'm in here.
yes.
Look, it's a Brittany. This is Brittany's setup. So yeah, let me do this real quick. See this real quick. Get you over here in the corner. And this is Brittany's big kibosh. This is what all day. So over on this monitor to the left, which actually would be to your right. I don't know. I don't know how this works exactly, but yeah, that one. She'll have fucking TV shows playing all day and thinks I don't know. But
No, I know you.
there's this camera up here, so I can see her. I can see her watching her goddamn videos, but she don't care because she's Brittany.
No,
And
I'll
as long
I'll
as
I'll have it on while I'm like doing whatever on my main screen. It's nice because it's just off to the side, so I'm not forced to look at it. But if I do want to look at it, it's right there. I can just turn my head a little.
yes, she still gets her work all done. Hey Alex, you want to make me a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
He come
I
running in
gotta
here like I
I
wanted
gotta show
something
you
really cool.
guys what I've been working on while I've been watching Netflix all week.
Oh yeah, she's been working on some things.
It's gonna be cool once it's
Are
done. It's just
are you
not done
learning all the
yet.
restream stuff?
No.
Is that what's going on here?
No, I've been pressing buttons, and figuring some of the stuff out, but
Hose
this
swivels.
is like a really,
That's
really dumbed down version of OBS.
yeah. Well, that's
Oh
why I'm
yeah,
curious
add the
about.
Glassade clay bar to your cart. I already have them live up on the website.
Yes, and you can subscribe to them.
And the
Somebody
tape.
subs. Somebody subscribe to something
Hold on, let
because
me look.
like I want to try that out.
Nope. No subscriptions yet. Hasn't even been 24 hours. Disappointing.
Disappointing. Oh, I got an idea. If somebody subscribes to something and places an order during the stream, I will give you a free 16-ounce bottle of all type. It's got to be during the stream, and it's the first subscriber, so you'll have to comment that you did it. First one to comment they did it, and we verify it. Free. Oh, and by the way, when you subscribe to something, you get 5% off every time it sends to you. So, like, if you go through Blades, you can subscribe to Blades. Glass Age, you know you're going to use that every. Matt says you get about 10 cars out of a roll. So,
Like full cars, like back glass and quarters.
I think so. Is he still in with us?
I don't know.
I just hear him say you get about 10 cars.
So Braden said you guys should do tool mystery boxes. We've been talking about it, especially now that the website is set up to do subscriptions. That's definitely.
Yes,
Oh,
Alex
Matt's
had.
live right now.
Matt is live right now. Matt, we want to be live. No wonder he was awake this morning. He had an early job for live. That's awesome. Oh, look,
Oh, that worked out. That was good.
all of our people just left. No, I'm
I
kidding.
mean, yeah, well, not all of we've still got a good chunk, but also like I want to go watch Matt.
Do you guys want to go watch Matt? Let's put Matt up on the screen. Can we put his live on our screen?
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't know. It would be super cool, but
Oh,
that
Tim got the video live on his YouTube. I'm gonna go look.
oh yeah, let's actually can you play of it? I don't know. You figure out what you can do. Alex, I don't know which side's up and which side's down on these, so I'm gonna do my best.
T-Town. Hints.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these just in a drawer for right now. One. Oh, these guys crack me up with these wraps. One, two, three.
Oh.
You can do it, Brittany.
Not saying it.
Can you save it and play it?
Yeah, I can. Let me grab my downloader. Fun fact, you can download videos from YouTube.
Fun fact. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there must be more stuff in here. Ugh. There is. Okay. Okay. Somewhere in here we will have.
Oh, so my downloader just informed me that YouTube changed some stuff. So now videos are taking a lot longer to download. And they said that they're aware of it and they're working to fix it. But you can still download them. It's just taking a while.
That's awesome.
Darn YouTube.
The shenanigans, I tell you.
Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to look into something for Corey. Hold on.
Don't mind me. I'm just going through all these wraps because I am one wrap short for the 44 Tools wraps, and I know it's in here somewhere. You know, I'll order 10 of these, 12 of those, and this and that, and all the things, and it is not in here. Okay, let me take these out. Oh, I'm a little irritated now. Let me come back over here. Go through these some more. They have never shorted me a wrap. And of course,
Oh!
Oh, God.
Wait. Let's see it.
What are we seeing?
Someone placed a subscription order.
Oh!
Hold on, it hasn't come through yet because it's being dumb.
There it is. Boy, they hit it right in the middle of all the things.
Ew.
God.
Why are you showing that part of the keg room? I hate that part.
Because I was over here.
That part's ugly. Like they just straight up like glued some shingles to the wall.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's that asphalt siding stuff. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
I don't know.
awful.
It was probably popular back in the 40s.
Yep. Cole did, in fact, 24 seconds ago, start his subscription order.
Okay.
So his subscription. Oh, he's still going. Hold on. It's still going through the process.
Oh, yeah.
It's still going through.
Got to be a
pending.
confirmed order.
It's pending.
Are you stalking the website or did he tell us?
He told us and then I started stalking.
Awesome. All right. What time is it? It's almost 11.
Don't worry. It's just
2, 4, 6.
it's
8.
going to go through. Just let it keep loading. Eventually it will do its thing. It does it to me on the back end too when I place orders for people.
Is it doing the forever swirly thing again?
Mm-hmm.
I might have to pay a lot of money for somebody to comb through my website and figure
Oh,
out where
and
the trips
Rick,
are.
I forgot to
Yes.
tell you this morning when I came in. It's Tracy Pohl's birthday.
Mm.
We should send him something.
We should. Let's send him. What should we send him?
Well, I don't think he's really tinning right now because
No, we should send
it's
him something.
wildfire season and he is also a firefighter. So it was wildfire season, so he was going out and fighting wildfires. And then they had some stuff going on where their little boy was in the hospital. And so his tinning had to get put on pause for a minute while he handled life.
So we should, if he's home with the wife, we should get something nice for the both of them. What can we do? How about everybody likes God, what steakhouses are still open?
I don't know.
I think Lone Star is gone.
Well, and they're not very far from us either. Let me just confirm his location really quick.
Yeah, he's I think a couple hours away. I'm trying to remember where he is. Bay City? No.
No. He's not in Bay City. He
He's in
is
one of them there Michigan
in
towns.
Claire.
Claire, that's right. We were just in Claire not too long ago, up at a memorial for Leslie's parents.
The
On our way
steakhouse is
home.
near Claire. They got Ponderosa.
No, they don't. Is Ponderosa still a thing?
Apparently.
I don't believe it.
It's right across from the McDonald's and the Taco Bell.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
And they offer online ordering, so if they don't want to physically go out, they can do that. It looks like there's a Longhorn, but everything that came up pretty much is about Ponderosa. Oh, Halima Idris is here to say a big thanks to Dr. Kadera for making them a complete human again. They were infected with HIV/AIDS for 4 years, which apparently makes you less human.
Yeah.
By this person's comment.
Oh.
That is not my own thoughts and feelings. I've been seriously praying to God and searching for cure. I came here last month to search for solution to my problem, and I saw a comment of people talking about different doctors, and God directed me to choose Dr. Kadera, and I contacted him, and after taking the treatment as instructed, I was totally cured of this deadly virus, and my full health restored back to me. If you have any issue, you can contact him on his email or his WhatsApp.
Well, that's
Because
awesome.
is your doctor really a doctor if they don't have WhatsApp?
Right. That is so cool. So if any of you guys are suffering from HIV, yeah, there's the information.
I blocked the person, so
Brittany's
hopefully
got them
that won't happen
admin
again.
abilities. Did you delete the comment? Can you delete the comment?
Well, when I blocked it, it
my...
took it off on our end, but it still needs to update on screen. So
okay, because I was going to say I still see it.
He's really heaven's sent.
Can you do anything on our screen? Does it give you any options?
No, hold on. Let me turn it off and back on and see. That did not help.
Dumb.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. She found new toys to play with.
Yeah, so I can just highlight specific people's stuff.
Oh.
Okay, anyway, back to what I was doing. Whoa, Cole. Hold on a second, bro. Hold on.
Hold the boat.
Because now you've got 4 pending orders. So.
Cool. What is happening? Are you refreshing the page? Are you clicking the button over and over?
Hold on.
No.
Let me get in here because I don't want this stupid thing to charge you multiple times. Okay. So let me go back to the admin area really quick. All right, so yeah, it's trying to make multiple subscriptions now too. Okay, let me get this fixed. Hold on. I gotta mute myself.
She's fixing it. Oh, goodness.
Cole, if you're still on here with us, give me a call back. I want to fix it, but I can't fix it without you. Keep saying invalid phone number, invalid address. I tried several times. I don't think I got my cart ordered and I subscribed. Okay. Website is breaking. Hold on.
Check the state because that's something that it does a lot. And where are we ordering from? Are we ordering from inside the United States or outside of the United States?
Yes, both of them are inside the United States. All right, Corey, in like 3 seconds, I'm about to take your account over.
Uh-oh.
Never fear. I'm going to log in as you.
Brittany is hacking your account.
That's the one cool thing about the website, though, is that I don't have to know your password, and I can go and I can get into your account. All I have to do is press a button. All right. You're in the United States. Paste.
What in the brand new technology is going wrong here?
Oh, I finished downloading Tim's video.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Let's get Corey worked out first.
Yes.
Then we'll watch Tim's video. I love that.
Oh, I already copied that. Great.
Oh,
Okay. And then let me grab Corey's super secret phone number. Paste that in there. Save. Wait,
save.
no. Why did it do that?
We have no idea what it did, so.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're good.
So does that mean it did that because it was supposed to?
No, it was when I went to put his phone number in. It was trying to use autofill, and you know what number do I use on my computer? My own.
Oh.
So I was not trying to set my phone number as Corey's phone number. So for a moment I panicked, but it was just that it was sort of overlaying what I actually put in.
I see.
So it's all good. We figured it out.
So
Okay.
problems lessened. Yeah, I was really excited. I got the tracking notification for these wraps last night, but that usually means that it ain't going to ship until the next day, which is what it said. And then all of a sudden, they show up this morning.
I love that.
Well, it kind of changed the dynamic of my day, but that's okay because our Jeep ride tomorrow or isn't until tomorrow, so we'll be okay. We will just get there a little later. And honestly, we thought that I had a tailgate job, wrap some tailgates at 4 at the tent shop, so we wasn't going to leave until about 5 o'clock anyway. So I think we're good.
No screaming during this video. Oh, Tim. That was your fault, not mine.
You screamed?
Remember when Tim sent me the video of his keg blowing apart?
Oh yeah. Don't worry. If she screams during this video,
I've got some
you won't.
thrill issues.
She does have thrill issues and squirrel issues. Apparently, bird issues. Anyway, as
Birds
she's
are not an
playing it,
issue.
it's going to mute our microphones because it's just the thing it does, and so that's kind of dumb in a way. That's where
Also
OBS kind
helpful
of
in others.
right. It's like because sometimes we're not responsible enough to keep our mouth shut during a video, but sometimes we might want to talk during a video about the video. But I think for Tim's video, and I sure hope it allows me to hear it. We haven't played a video yet that has sound, so I don't know if I'm going to hear it.
Oh, true.
But if it mutes me and doesn't allow me to hear it, I'm going to be big mad. Did we fix Corey?
Hold on.
Good times, good times. You having fun, Alex? No.
Okay. Let me
Okay.
see here.
You see here.
I just wanted to make sure because it was trying to set him up with a weekly subscription.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
So
Well,
I'm
I
just
mean,
like
for us it is.
verifying with him that that's what he wanted.
Heck yeah, we will send you stuff every single week and love it.
I mean, our website would let us send you stuff every day.
Yes, it's so weird.
We just have that turned off because I don't think anyone actually wants that.
If you feel you need to subscribe to a product every single day on our website, we will help you find the counseling that you need. Because I am almost positive that we could help you. I mean, I shouldn't say that because, there probably is something. I just can't think of it because,
I don't
it's
know.
horrible.
It's not cost effective to order something
Yeah,
every single day. Like you might as well, if you're doing that, take however many days in a week you're working and at least make it a weekly shipment. Save yourself a ton of money. Okay, so while Corey and I still continue to sort this out, I'm going to go ahead and play Tim's video.
okay, sounds good.
Once I figure out how to get back into that panel. So right now, all it's showing me is the chat.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
here
a
we
chat.
go.
Yeah,
Video clips.
video clips.
All right, it is uploading.
Oh,
And then
there's
once it's
that
done,
too.
we're going to watch together.
Love
But you won't
that.
be able to hear us, but trust me.
Brittany will be screaming and you won't hear it. Me, I won't be yelling at her because I know you can't hear it, so it'll be fine. And you can't hear me, so it won't be distracting me.
It's processing. He made a good high quality video, so. All right. Let me see here.
Bum, ba, bum, bum. Is it still processing? I think it hates us.
Oh, hold on. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Got a little gift here.
Tint Kegs. Inspired by Tint. Love it. See what else I got. Plastic trees. So it'll be nice. I'm using the other metal ones, the stainless steel ones. It'll be nice to see how well these ones work. Compared to the metal ones. The fan tip, I love the fan tip. Not really a fan of the plastic ones, but nothing I can't bring down with. But appreciate Tint Wiz and Tint Keg. You guys are the best.
Man, he got himself an army of stuff. Am I unmuted now? Are you unmuted?
Yeah.
Okay. You're still fixing the Corey thing?
Yeah, we're almost done.
Did Corey break the website? Making
No,
humor.
he was just really, really, really excited about being able to subscribe.
And we do appreciate this, Corey, because, like, it is amazing to have people that just work out the kinks, you know, with any new technology. The website people say that this is perfect and it works great, and you know, so we go ahead and set it up on our end and we play with it, but we don't actually place an order and subscribe to anything, you know, and have that reoccur. So it's kind of cool that you was willing to be our guinea pig, and for that, I'm gonna send you some all types of all type. Oh, one type of all type. How are we doing?
Corey said he broke the website.
Don't mind. You should see some of the ways that I break the website, Corey.
Oh, and when one of us breaks the website, we like really break it.
Yeah, I broke it for 4 days once.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out I didn't actually break it. The people that I paid to build the website were, God, is there a word that I can use on live stream?
Shady.
AF. Shady
Whoa,
AF.
our UPS guy is calling. Hold on.
Oh, cool. He saw our live stream. Yes, our UPS guy calls us, and we have his phone number too. Because, well, we ship lots of things, give them thousands of dollars a week. So they have to be our friend. It's like a rule or something.
Hey, Rick, is my mom at the tint shop right now or no?
She was going there for a minute this morning, but why? What's
Ken's there trying to deliver a package.
Tell him to drive around the building. If her Jeep's back there, she's there. Otherwise, can you bring it back Monday?
All right. Rick said if her Jeep is parked in the back of the building, then she's there. If not, then she's like gone. They're like going on vacation this weekend and stuff. So in that case, it could just come back Monday. No problem. Bye.
I miss Ken.
I
So
miss Ken too.
Ken's our old UPS driver from when we were over shipping things out of the back of the tint shop. So he still calls us because we're the best. And he had a package to deliver. On Fridays, fun fact, our tinter, Brittany's brother, is actually out at our only outside account that we have left. It's a detail shop. So they fill up Fridays. So we don't open our tint shop on Fridays. Sometimes Mary's there doing things and
Office
sometimes she's
stuff.
not. Yeah, it's the time that she can go in and be distraction free for the most part. Every 3 weeks she goes and gets the Coke order. And I'm talking Coca-Cola for anybody that's curious. And sometimes she just has office stuff she wants to catch up on, accounting, bookkeeping kind of stuff. Oh yeah, another fun fact, guys, because I've seen pictures and shout outs of our kegs. So we put this little red cap on here, and I suppose I can't mention it enough, but we put that little red cap on there. This is the do not use cap, and this side does not have a cap. This is the side you plug into. And if you should happen to, oh, you can't see down in there. Maybe you can. No, oh, there it is. Okay. If you happen to look in there, there's a tube that goes all the way down on this side, so that will suck the solution up. So on this side, no tube. See, so that's a little fun fact. And like I said, I can't mention that enough because I see it all the time. And, obviously, if I'm only having 4 people still hanging with me, then I only just told 4 people. And obviously, our type of stream isn't one of those things that, we don't stream to the whole world. We don't have hundreds of viewers at a time because, well, our stream's kind of one of those. If you want to hang out with us, then you hang out with us. If you're trying to learn something, well, we distribute tools and window film and tint kegs and things. So I get it. It's not, going to attract a vast majority of people. So I try to mention that every chance I get, just in case there's somebody new watching that hasn't bought one yet. But I don't know. I'm having the fun. Hope you guys are having fun. I see we've lost a couple, which is good. That means people's days are starting to get rolling. That's exciting. And if your day's not getting rolling and I lost you, then you're probably over there watching Matt, which is, way more beneficial because he will teach you tricks and tips and stuff on tinting. Although, don't get me wrong, one day I might make another tip and trick video because those are cool. Those were a lot easier to make when I had the tint shop like right next door, because then I could just walk over there to any given car that they were tinting and show you the cool stuff. Here, it takes a little more effort to come up with the idea, but I do need to do that. So maybe we'll start doing that a little bit too. Yep. Tool tips. Tim from T-Town, he's got us on the big screen, and he's got Matt on the iPad. That's so cool. And trying to figure out what Corey's talking about. His canceled this morning, but chances are that's something to do with the subscription that he's working on. Trying to get sorted out. As expensive as that subscription software is, the good news is that means it comes with support. So if Brittany can't get it worked out, we has people that's what they get paid for, is to fix the stuff they sold us so it works right. So yeah. Does anybody know what's Matt tinting today? Shit, somebody answered me. Ceramic on a ram, sweet. Oh, Corey's car that he had scheduled. I hate that when you're all worked up, ready to tint something, and then you're not gonna. The answer is like no. So 3M has done something with their control tech vinyl, and I like it. It's fabulous. I am not sure how I would like it on a car, but I'm not wrapping cars with it, so I wrap cars with Avery vinyl. Sorry, 3M. Not that I don't like your products. Just when I have a choice, I choose not to choose you. Is that wrong? We all like what we like, right? Love that. So that's all of the 3 gallon kegs. Pretty super stoked about that. I have 2, 4, 6 more 5 gallon kegs, and then I can go on vacation. It's a lot of kegs. Told you guys I was going to be hanging out wrapping kegs today. And, Matt always echoes in my ear that I really need to just hang out and do the daily happenings. And I always feel like I don't have a lot of daily happenings to show you guys. And I mean, lately we have Alex and Nick, and Nick's been off this week, just as a precaution primarily, but he'll be back Monday. But normally we have Alex and Nick handling the orders and stuff, and me and Brittany are crunching things, learning stuff. Like yesterday, actually the last 2 days, Brittany has been learning the shit out of some flat glass information and some spec information and things that I don't care to know about. Although I probably should. I'm not going to until she tells it to me. I'll listen to her because I don't enjoy the reading. I don't know if any of you guys are like that, but I know I don't enjoy the reading. And yep, don't enjoy. Oh, 7 to go. Oh, that reminds me. Do I have a lid to drill? I do have a lid to drill. It is cool. Okay, here we go. We're going to drill this lid real quick. Off camera. So I'm pretty sure it just burnt that bit because it let out the smoke at the end. So when you drill, when your cutting bit smokes at the end, that's not a good sign. We'll know after it cools down, but right now we're at 25, 29 and a half lids. So fingers crossed. Brittany, I hear your mouse wheel. At least I hope that's your mouse wheel.
It is.
Good, because otherwise I was thinking we had a mouse in the corner chewing on something. And that's not good. Oh, yeah, I think my cutting bit just burnt, Britt. You probably heard that part though.
I did.
That's unfortunate. But at 29, almost 30, that's not terrible. Still more than $1 a hole. So, just to put it in perspective, what it costs to drill these lids, we try to get 45 out of them because that's $1 a hole to drill them plus our time. Sometimes we don't get as many. Like the time that they got 11, that was like $4.50 a hole. Alex is blaming the guy that's not here because, isn't that how you should? Don't blame the person that can argue with you. Blame the person that's out sick, probably suffering.
Plus, she's got the least experience on the drill press.
That's true. For the longest time, me and Britt was the only ones drilling holes, and we started letting these guys in. It's a finesse thing though. When you're drilling stainless steel or cutting stainless steel, I should say, and you're doing it dry without any coolant, it's really a delicate dance with time and pressure. So if you put too much pressure, the cutting bit stops, and then you have to reset it. And that time, heat is still accumulating because of the friction. If it's too soft, it won't cut fast enough, and the friction will build up, and it'll get too hot while drilling just one lid. So there's that. That's kind of a funny dance. So and I could probably get I should get a step bit. I think they're like $20, $25 for one that'll hit the right size hole for me on this one. And I've been thinking about just getting one to see how many holes I can get out of it, because it might be cheaper. But again, there is still that factor where it takes longer to cut with one of those than it does one of these. So just depends. It's not a big deal when you got 1 or 2 kegs to make. When you got 22 kegs to make, it becomes a little more of a big deal. So yeah. That is for sure. Oop, we gained a viewer. I'm excited about that. Excited about that. And somebody on our last stream mentioned the idea of selling a repair kit. And I like the idea, and I've given it some thought. And honestly, a repair kit would not be that expensive. And I mean, most of it would just be the O-ring kit, which we already sell. Alex, we got visitors. Who could this possibly be? But I feel like a new valve stem would be good. So we could put an O-ring with a valve stem.
How are you?
Good.
Just pick up?
Oh, yeah. He's here to pick up the keg.
He's here to pick up the Marcos package. That's so cool.
You too.
Marcos, Carlos, whoever.
Brittany's like that one guy from Texas, you know. That's why she can't tell them apart, because they're both from Texas. You
Oh,
just can't tell
yeah.
those.
Yeah, you're saying everyone from Texas looks the same?
No, I believe that's what you're saying. You can't tell them apart. The only reason we can tell John Little apart is because he's got that amazing wife. See, we don't have an amazing wife figure in Marco or Carlos, so they're like identical twins. Ding. All right, so we had FedEx deliver. We had FedEx pick up. We had UPS deliver. We had other UPS call and ask where anybody was at the tent shop. We're having a good time. Alex is printing the shit out of some label things. That's cool. I don't know if you guys can hear that. We thought it'd be really cool to put the label printer in here to print the little labels for the Tint Keg boxes and for the other whatnots. And we found out that as cool as it is when it works, when it doesn't work properly, it's way uncool. Because there's a lot of exercise involved. And because they're about 100 feet apart, that's 100 feet of cable, because it's not like a network printer. So it's a little glitchy. Mostly after a little like power outage or something, or I don't know. I don't know what causes it, but okay, Brittany, you're running the stream now.
What?
You're running the stream now.
I can't be running the stream now.
Why?
Because I'm busy.
Well, I don't know how to break it to you, but my phone just ended.
Oh.
Smile.
Yeah, I'm busy, so I gotta go. I got work to do.
She has the works to do.
Where do I hang up?
Where's your background?
Oh, I turned it off because I threw it back here behind both of us.
Oh. Weird.
Ah, I found the button. Okay, I'm gonna go now, so...
Because Brittany's got the figuring out.
Yeah, I got to figure some stuff out. So I'm going to go do that. And Matt's live, so you guys have someone to watch. It'll be okay.
Yeah, go see Matt. We'll be live again next week.
Bye.
Bye.